The legendary Legio I Adiutrix is mostly remembered for having been hurriedly formed by Emperor Nero when he was about to die. This legion was originally assembled with only sailors, the men available at the time. They ended up being unfairly disavowed by Emperor Galba following Nero's death. The story of Legio I Adiutrix starts in the spring of 68 AD. At that point, Nero, desperately trying to hold on to his throne, had taken the unprecedented decision to call up sailors from the Roman battle fleet based in Misenum on the Italian east coast for legionary service. The legion's banner became the Pegasus to illustrate its strength in numerous campaigns over the following years. But the sailors, albeit having become a legion, could not save the weakened Emperor Nero. With the Praetorian Guard and Germanic bodyguard forces deserting him, and the Senate proclaiming him an enemy of the state and sending troops to arrest him, Nero decided to take his own life in June of that year. In the meantime, the newly formed legion of sailors stayed in Rome, awaiting the forthcoming developments. Since they had no accommodation, these men had to fend for themselves and slept wherever they could around the city. The Senate had already recognized Galba as the new emperor. That fall, he marched from Hispania to Rome, surrounded by an entourage that included his newly formed Legio VII Gemina and a large contingent of cavalry. Misenum sailors were anxious to have their unit officially recognized and wanted Roman citizenship as a bonus. The prospect of this prestigious status led them to seek the new Emperor Galba's approval for that legion. In October 68 AD, as news of the arrival of Galba and his troops spread throughout Rome, all 5,000 sailors of this new legion went to see the new emperor. Galba said he had no time to attend their request immediately. This did not suit the former sailors, and so they decided to carry out an armed revolt inside Rome. Confronted with these men's persistent calls for recognition of this newly formed legion, Galba was pushed into a decisive and, for some, brutal response. Faced with a surging mob, the emperor feared being attacked and ordered his cavalry to charge them mercilessly. The accounts vary, but the death toll is estimated at over 1,000, and the survivors were subjected to a grim fate. The Gallic governor, Vindex, capitalized on the tumultuous moment in Rome and broke out into rebellion, drawing support from different tribes. The city of Lugdunum promptly aligned itself on Vindex's side, while Vienna remained loyal to Rome. However, these cities were riddled with veteran soldiers. The situation worsened when Lugdunum, influenced by the locals, urged the Legio I Adiutrix to attack Vienna, claiming that the Viennese were foreigners, while they themselves were an ancient colony of Roman legion veterans. Considering this looming danger, Vienna decided to form a local legion, backing the new Emperor Galba. They re-reformed the Legio I Adiutrix, a unit forged to protect Vienna from attacks sponsored by Lugdunum, although the elders of Vienna claimed that they were simply showing loyalty to the Legio I Italica and its new emperor. The legion was originally recruited in the regions of Gallia Narbonensis and Italy. Then it found itself in different posts, from Misenum and Spain to Mogontiacum and Sirmium, playing a part in crucial campaigns in Dacia and Parthia. The legion soldiers fought their first battle in 70 AD in what is known as the Revolt of the Batavi, where the soldiers' courage and persistence proved crucial to victory. The legion was present at a number of historical events over the years, from Trajan's Dacian Wars 101 to 106 AD to the Parthian Campaign 114 to 116 AD, and Marcus Aurelius's Germanic Wars 161 to 180 AD. It was under the command of notable leaders, however, such as the future Emperor Pertinax, that the Legio I Adiutrix achieved its peak. After Pertinax's assassination in 193 AD, the Legio I Adiutrix joined others on a march to Rome, where the Roman Senate acclaimed 7th Severus as emperor. Perceiving threats to his throne, Severus led his legions, including the I Adiutrix, on a journey east. Crossing Asia Minor, they defeated Pescennius Niger, reinforcing Severus's rule over the empire. Having consolidated power, the Adiutrix I returned to Rome, and later, alongside other legions, took part in Severus's Parthian campaigns. In 238 AD, the I Adiutrix fought a civil war at the siege of Aquileia under Emperor Maximinus Thracianus. Following turbulent events that led to Maximinus, Pupienus, and Balbinus being assassinated, the legion swore allegiance to Gordian III, joining him in the war against the Persians in 244. Following a tragic turn of events, Gordian III was killed near the Euphrates River on February 25, 244 AD, succeeded by Philip the Arab. After Gordian III's death, little is known about I Adiutrix. Records suggest that it was still active in the 5th century AD, under Stilicho's command, but the details of its legacy remain shrouded in mystery. The Legio I Adiutrix nevertheless left a triumphant legacy, despite unexpected challenges, from the battles for power during the period of succeeding emperors to struggles in far-off territories.